In real websites, images are very common to display. You can display an image in the web page by using img tag in HTML. The img is the unpaired tag which is used to display an image in the web page. You must specify src attribute in order to specify the file path. If the image file exists within the same folder, you need not mention the full path of the folder because by default it takes the current working folder. But in case if the image file exists within the subfolder, you need to specify the subfolder name / file name along with the file extension. Additionally, you need to specify width and height attributes in order to specify the size of the image that is to be displayed. It is unpaired tag and inline level element. That means if multiple images are used, by default all those images appear side by side instead of line by line. In the course project, I would like to create a separate page called gallery.html where I wish to display a set of images by using img tag. So in the current working folder, that is C:\web, I am pasting 3 images that I have downloaded earlier from internet. That includes cathedral.jpg, kanjipuram.jpg and mamallapuram.jpg. So we have 3 images. You can download images from other websites such as pexels.com or pixabay.com. See, there is a website called pixabay.com where you can download plenty of images, whatever you like. Simply, you can click on the image and right-click Save Image As. Then you can download that image into your downloads folder. Similarly, we have another website called pexels.com. From this website also you can download images. Like this, download images from various websites, and I am using these images that includes cathedral.jpg, kanjipuram.jpg, mamallapuram.jpg. And you need to see the file extensions too. In order to enable the file extensions, go to View menu and click on File Name Extensions checkbox. So make sure this File Name Extensions checkbox is checked. Then you will be able to see the file extensions, either it is .jpg or .png. Because in case if you mention wrong file extension, it will not be appear. Now our goal is that how to display these images in the actual web page. We can do that by using img tag. So already these images are present in the current working folder, that is C:\web. In case if they are present in other locations such as downloads, it is not recommended because we will upload the complete folder structure into the web server. So if the images are present in a different folder, they will not be uploaded. So make sure the image files are present in the same folder but not in another folder. Now let us create a new HTML file called gallery.html. So I click on New File button here and specify the file name as gallery.html in the same folder, that is C:\web. And in order to get the HTML syntax quickly, type the negation symbol. That means Shift 1 on your keyboard and then press Tab key. Automatically, Visual Studio Code creates the HTML syntax for you. Currently, ignore this meta tag. We may cover this later. And inside the body tag, you can add your navigation bar, which is already created in the previous examples. Suppose I switch to home.html and copy paste the navigation bar related HTML code. This is the code of the navigation bar. I just copy this by pressing Ctrl C and paste the same at the top of the body tag. And in addition to this, we require to import the CSS file, right? So in the header tag, I am just writing link href equal to, under CSS folder, we have the file that is styles.css and specify the relation as style sheet. So we have to import the CSS file into the gallery.html file. And now we require to create a new hyperlink in the navigation bar for the gallery page. So come back to the home.html file. Let's add a new LA tag and specify the text as gallery, and file name is gallery.html, and copy the same list item in the remaining files such as states.html. See, in the states.html we have pasted gallery item, and also paste the same in the destinations.html. So in the destinations.html also, in the navigation bar, we have added the gallery item. So that gallery hyperlink will be appear in all the pages. So now you can navigate to gallery right from any of these pages. So I go to home, destinations, states. In all the pages, gallery item is visible. Now I just click on gallery item, and inside the gallery.html file, that gallery item is missing. So let me add the same here also. Now it is added. So now you can navigate from any page to gallery by clicking on the gallery item. As of now, the gallery page is empty except the navigation bar. Let me add a div tag and some sort of images by using img tag. The img tag is the unpaired tag, so there is no need of writing the closing tag for the same. And then we have an attribute called src attribute in order to specify the source file path, but by default it takes the current working folder, that is SQL Web. So you can feel that right, you are inside the SQL Web folder, and inside that folder you can access any files. For example, you wish to access the cathedral.jpg file, so you can specify the same file name here. By default, the image displays larger, that means in original size. In order to reduce the size, you can use the width and height attributes of img tag. So width equal to, for example, 250 pixels, and height equal to, for example, 180 pixels. You can adjust it as per your requirement or image. But one img tag can display only one image, right? You can add another image by using another image tag. This time we mention kanchipuram.jpg. And again I add another image, that is mamallapuram.jpg. You can add any images as per the requirement. But notice by default the images are displayed side by side because img tag is the unpaired tag. But in case if you reduce the browser size, since there is no sufficient place for the third image, it is automatically pushed to the next line. This is the default behavior of the img tag. This is the basic use of the img tag, and in the further lectures, we will enhance the code of the images. In the next lecture, we will create image gallery. That means in the next lecture, we will add hover effect for the images. But at your practice time, do remember you need to mention the file extension correctly. For example, instead of .jpg, by mistake if you write .png, it will not work. So make sure you wrote correct file name and file extension. This is all about basic use of the images in HTML.